Today is October 2nd, and waking up to news about a shooting, mass shooting, massacre shooting, the worst in U.S. history. 59 killed so far, 500 injured, seriously wounded. Who knows if some of them are going to make it. Prayers go out to them. What I want to talk to you guys about is what I read today. I feel like I had to do a lot with the shooting that happened yesterday. And it's in Isaiah 65, chapter 65, verse 1 through 8. And I'll read it to you guys. It says, I let myself be found by those who did not ask for me. I have been met by those who did not seek me. I said, here I am, here I am. To a nation who did not call on my name. I have stretched out my hands all day to a rebellious people, chase the evil way. Following their own wishes, these people provoke me to my face continually, sacrificing in gardens, burning incense on bricks, living in a tomb and spending nights in dark places. A people who eat the flesh of swine and broth of abominable meat. They cry out, stay away, do not come near me, for I am too scared to be touched. Such people and their acts arouse my anger, like fire that burns all day. Look, all this is written in my book. I will not keep silent till I have settled my account with them, for their crimes and the crimes of their fathers as well. Yahweh says, because they burned incense on the mountains and blasphemed against me on the hills, I will pay them back in full. Yahweh says, when people find juice and grape, they say, do not destroy it, for there is a blessing. So will I do with my servants. I will not destroy all of them. So I feel that God's pretty frustrated in this chapter. And he talks about how he's pretty much had enough of trying to stretch out his hands to all these rebellious people who are choosing the evil way. And we all know Vegas as the sin city and the sinful city, and I feel like God is just frustrated in this Bible verse, and he's trying to do everything possible, but people are saying, no, do not touch me, I do not want to be touched by you, like they don't want to do anything with God in that city, in that state, specifically Las Vegas. And I feel that God is just frustrated, and I know we think like, oh, God is a frustrating God, or God is an evil God. Like, he's not evil. It's just he's frustrated that he's been patient and waiting for people to accept him, and people don't. And he says, I let myself be found by those who do not ask for me. He's out there for them, but they don't look for him. And then he says, I have been met by those who did not seek him. People that have not seeked him have met him already, have somehow met him, gone through a path where they've encountered God. And I feel like he's frustrated, like I said. He wants everybody to be with him, and it's just frustrating that people are saying, no, don't I don't want to deal with you. But I asked myself, like, how is God frustrated? He's supposed to be a gentle God, a gentleman, and he's nice, he's loving. But there is a Bible verse also in Matthew 21, 12, 13, where he's in the temple, and he pretty much flips over all the tables, and he gets frustrated with them because they're selling, in the temple of God, and he tells them, to pretty much stop doing what they're doing in the temple of God, And I'll read it to you. It's like I said, Matthew 21, 12, 13. It says, so Jesus went into the temple and drove out all who were buying and selling in that temple area. He overturned the tables of the money changers and the stools of those who sold pigeons. And he said to them, it's written, my house shall be called a house of prayer, but you have turned it into a den of thieves. So I feel like he gets frustrated and he just wants the best for all of us, just like any father would and any parent would. They want the best for us, and yet we don't listen. And I feel that that Vegas has turned into legit a sinful city. It's full of sin. I mean, people are allowed to drink out in the streets. People gamble. There's strippers. There's everything you think of there. And this mass shooting. I mean, I'm not saying that God is behind all this, but I feel that in a way, this mass shooting had to happen in order for people to look for God, because it's unfortunate that people actually will start praying, will start thinking, dang, maybe I should pray, maybe I should, find God. Through all this darkness, there's, a light. Through all this storm, there's a rainbow on the other side. But I feel that God, He's coming, and He's gonna come in a different way than what we normally know of as this happy, loving God. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the hurricanes as well. People are actually turning into praying and asking God for help, and these are earthquakes. And, I feel like if we don't change ourselves, we won't change the world, because it starts with us. Changing the way we think, changing the way we are. I feel that we need to change ourselves before we can change the world. And people will say, oh, prayer this, prayer that, hope, for them. Yeah, prayer is strong. I believe in prayer too. But like somebody said, if you don't do anything, nothing's ever going to change. And it takes action to change as well. God will put 80%, and then you got to put the other 20, doing something about it. And I feel like that is us changing, because if our kids are going to grow up to this world of hate and racism, if we don't change ourselves, they're going to look up to us, and they're not going to change anything in this world. So prayers out to Vegas and the whole world, pretty much, because I feel that if we don't change, God will change us somehow, some way. God bless.